Have I ever talked to you about how much I like Powerpuff Girls?
I like Powerpuff Girls.
I think I like Powerpuff Girls more than I like most other cartoons. And a huge cartoon guy, a massive, massive cartoon guy. And I think Powerpuff Girls is one of the best cartoons ever made.
I remember the movie really blowing me away.
The movie is fantastic. Do you remember the name of some of the monkeys that were Mojo Jojo's that he gave? So in the Powerpuff Girls movie, Mojo Jojo gives a bunch of other monkeys brains.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember as well, but like I think it's to make like a legion of loyal monkeys. Here are some of the monkey names.
Okay.
There's a gorilla, and his name is Rocco Sacco. And he's got two big power fists, these robotic power fists.
Yeah, I remember that well.
He does gorilla stuff. There's a guy named Hotta Wata, and his goal is to flood Townsville with hot spring water because he's one of the monkeys from the hot springs. Then there's a monkey. You must remember the monkey with the big nose. His name is Hacha Chacha. And he goes, my name is Hacha Chacha, and here is my spiel. A diabolical plan with a lots of appeal. Spread the bananas far and wide and fix up the folks for a slippery slide. He was going to put bananas on the ground, and people were going to slip on them.
I got the rest of them if you can't remember any.
All right, let me try. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. I don't think I can do any more.
There's Bonzo Bango.
Bonzo Bango? Oh, is he the orangutan?
No.
Bonzo Bango.
He's a big gorilla and he charges with his head first.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, sure.
I think there's a
Rango Tango?
is that one?
Is one Rango Tango?
I'm not there yet. It's a long list of these.
Yeah, they all say their name.
Oh, they're a part of the Go-Go Patrol.
I don't know what that is.
That's them?
I'm not sure.
I believe that's them.
Is there one called Rango Tango?
There's Killadrilla.
Is there? Oh, I remember Killadrilla.
Oh, Ojo Tango.
Ojo Tango
is the orangutan.
He talks like this.
Is the orangutan and Pappy Wappy is the
I don't
older.
remember Pappy Wappy.
He's like
Pappy
older.
Wappy. No, I remember Pappy Wappy. You just got to say their name.
And the only one we're not doing is Cruncha Muncha, little guy.
Wow, Cruncha Muncha.
Although Cha-Ching Cha-Ching is also kind of small.
Ay, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, he's like a cymbal monkey.
Yes.
And the do-do is many monkeys. They're tiny little monkeys. They fly through the air and they spit on people.
Yeah, yes. I can.
It's a fantastic movie.
I can see them doing such now.
There they are. Yeah, it's such a good movie, dude. And then the whole time, the mayor of Townsville, who's got the best, like him or Nigel Thornberry have the best, like voice acting, like ridiculous voice, like Nigel Thornberry's voice from the Wild Thornberries. Smashing.
Okay,
right. And then the mayor of Townsville would be like, "Look, Pickles!"
yeah.
So anytime someone said their name in their power, he would say something back. So like, blah, 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 blah was making a tomato tornado. Yeah. And what a fantastic movie, guys. Yeah. He was making tomato tornado. And he goes, it is called a tornado. And the mayor of Townsville goes, tomato.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you?
The meantime. Why do you have to be so mean?
It's like it's five.
And he goes, "Watch your mouth!" For a different one, I can't remember. You should look up Hacha Cha Cha. Can you look up his song?
I
did it really well, but I think you would enjoy Hacha Cha Cha.
I love when cartoons make their movies and add cell shading.
Yeah,
because things have gotten serious.
Yeah. Because there's like shadows and highlights. And, yeah. It's a really honestly, it's like an emotional Powerpuff Girls movie. It is. It's like it's a little bit of an origin story. It's early Powerpuff days
before the show starts.
They get like really beat up by the Gangrene Gang. Like everyone in Townsville hates them for a while. It's really like sad. It's kind of sad to watch, but yeah. All right. Okay, guys. Welcome back to The Meantime on Idobi Radio. My name's Jared.
My name's Jared.
And
here.
You can't keep doing that. No one's going to know your name's Pat.
I just like...
We're both... Jared's not a good name. Also, that's a bad name. Our reputation has been tarnished by a certain Subway eating fella.
I'm just like identity theft.
And I'm Jared too. I'm like, no, you're not.
yeah.
Let's try that again and do it right.
All right. I'm Jared.
No, stop. Welcome back to the Meantime on Adobe Radio. My name's Jared.
Patrick.
It actually threw me off that you said your actual name.
Yeah, I know.
I had a bit prepared. I thought you were gonna call yourself Jared again. Well, all right. Welcome back to the Meantime. This is a show about us in our daily attempts. I don't know what to say. Let's try that again. You
Maybe
ready? Let's do it one more time. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw that right back in. You ready?
Okay.
Welcome back to our show. The Meantime,
Patrick.
Oh God, fuck it.
He's been going for a second.
Do you remember when Mr. Krabs and Plankton meet each other at the Olympics? And they're going, Plankton, Krabs, Plankton, Krabs, Plankton, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's what you just did.
I was just thinking if he was really an interrupting cow, he wouldn't knock.
Well, how would he even get into the conversation?
No,
Moo.
Fuck! Damn, I was gonna. Damn it.
You were gonna
Of course. Fuck.
You fucking idiot.
All right.
Yep. 1-0, bitch. 1-0, bitch.
I don't know if people listening to podcast or radio are young enough or old enough to know the interrupting cow knock joke.
You want to play it out real quick just for the audience at home?
Sure.
You can get me with it because I just got you.
Knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting
Moo.
cow. Wow, how offensive. And just when I thought you were going to say something funny at the end. And now here's the natural, the next step in the evolution for the interrupting cow. Knock.
Who's there?
Fuck. I fucked it up already. I fuck it up on knock. I'll tell you how. You ready?
Yeah.
Moo. Knock.
Who's there?
Time traveling cow.
Time traveling cow who? Yeah. And then
He said it at the...
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Black Dynamite?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, dude, it's really good.
Yeah.
You should watch. It's very funny. It's Michael Jai White in like a fake 70s like Shaft type movie.
Like the Lakers show on HBO?
Only in the way that that's also pretending to be in the 70s.
I
And
like
in no other way is that similar.
But they film it like it's also in the 70s. I'm asking, I guess, if they filmed it aesthetically like that as well. Okay,
it's like an episode of like a Shaft type show.
Okay.
And it's a whole movie, and at the end he's got to break up this like Chinese drug ring that was infecting drugs into the town. I can't remember the movie as much. Just like that, every step of the way the stakes got higher. So he was like doing street level crime, and eventually he's got to break up like an opium ring, and then it went all the way up to the president, and then like
it's a bit the whole time.
A bit the whole time.
I see. Yeah.
And he's fighting the leader of the triad, I assume.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he's fighting this guy, and they're doing kung fu on each other, and then randomly a boomerang comes and hits the Chinese dude in the head, and Black Dynamite goes, "Ha ha! I threw that shit before I walked in the room."
Wait, is this show new?
It's a movie.
What?
There's a TV show. It's a cartoon TV show that came out afterwards, I think, on Adult Swim.
Oh.
That's also very, very funny. But this movie, I don't know, came out in like 2010 or something. I can't remember when it came out.
Before I walked.
Ha! I threw that shit before I walked in the room.
That's funny.
It's so good. The whole movie is funny. The whole movie, there's a million little quotes like that.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is this our month anniversary, or would it be episode 5?
Let's see. If we did the first episode on the 1st,
Yeah.
then it would be the 7th, and then it would be the 14th, and then it'd be the 21st. So it'd be the 5th episode. That would be 1 month.
There would be 1 month. So we haven't quite gotten there yet.
Feels like we have. Though,
It does. It feels like it's been
like we've been doing
ages.
this for a year.
I want to, dude. We're gonna go through this radio show like the presidency.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch us crinkle and gray rapidly.
Yeah. I'm gonna look like Gray Obama by the end of it. This is a big thing I wanted to talk about coming in today. There are certain things that this is a bummer for me, where I really like a certain amount of things, and none of my friends like them in the same way that I do. So sometimes I'll be doing something, and that I genuinely enjoy doing or watching or participating in, and that has now become like a joke. So here's an example.
Moo.
You should have got me while I was talking. That sounds like a time traveling cow if I ever heard one. I'll see you in 15 minutes.
The interrupting cow learned time travel.
Yeah. So here's a good example. I've been on a real big Shakespeare kick lately. I've been watching, right?
That would be so good.
Right?
If you did knock knock time traveling cow and then kept the rest of the episode going.
And
you
then
don't do it earlier.
You just no. What you do is you say moo, and then you don't reference it. And at the end of the episode, you go, "Oh, time traveling cow."
All right. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like this will put you in a better mood too.
Okay.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in this note stock, but I started a new note this week, totally not for the show. I started this for its utility. And then I was like, nah, I guess I'll bring it up, but I want you to know I began this just as a tool to use, like a screwdriver or a pair of scissors.
Okay.
The doc is called Questions to Distract Jared If I Don't Like What He's On About. there's There's only 5 things in here, but I'll keep them coming just for my future. First, my first one is, hey Jared, what are your top 5 or what are your top 3 favorite, not even movies, just samurai stories?
Like right now or all time?
Wait, how would it be different from right now and all time?
Right now,
Like-
I just did a bunch of Akira Kurosawa, so my top 3 would be 3 Akira Kurosawa movies, in which I would rank them 7 Samurai, Sanjuro, and Ran.
Is Seven Samurai is that movie 7 where they're all cowboys like an interpretation of Seven Samurai, or or am I just wrong about that? You know that movie 7
Yeah.
where it's a western, they're all cowboys. Unless there's 2 movies called 7.
The movie 7 is the movie where Brad Pitt's wondering what's in the box.
Fuck. I thought that movie was called something else.
Like something 7?
Is there a movie called The 7 where
Spectacular 7?
maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's
Something 7? It's something like that.
for real. I don't know the story of the Seven Samurai.
You do, because everyone does.
What is it?
It's the classic tale. Listen to me. It's the classic tale of a village can't defend themselves against local bandits. So people come to the town and teach the village how to defend themselves.
Oh.
Like that episode Mandalorian, like Stephen King's The Wolves of the Kala.
Oh, they do that in Mando. Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's a Samurai Jack episode. There's it's a classic story.
Does it predate like the Bible?
Does Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai predate the Bible?
Is his movie not based on lore, or that's his idea?
Well, that was a disarming question to ask if it predated the Bible.
Of course it doesn't.
Like the Bible is like
Right. Of course the movie doesn't predate the Bible.
Right.
I'm saying, is the movie based on like existing like deep samurai lore
it.
that could
Probably. Probably. I'm not really sure. That was a crazy question, just to let you know. And those are Japanese people.
It predates.
Right? So you're like, does it predate the American White Bible? Does it predate the Kentucky Bible?
Oh yeah. Huh. Wait, when did they put it all together?
What, the Bible?
Yeah.
King James edition?
Oh, is that what everyone's reading?
That's what everyone's reading right now, yeah.
Where's
And by everyone, I don't mean everyone. I don't even mean most people. A sliver of the population of people that exist.
That's the one crazy people are giving me on Santa Monica Boulevard.
That'd be the one.
Yeah.
That'd be the one. The King James?
Yeah.
Absolutely. When I hear King James,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think of Akron, Ohio. All right, anyway.
Wait, so what are the other 2 Akira?
Sanjuro. Akira Kurosawa.
Akira Kurosawa.
Akira Kurosawa.
How do you get his start?
How did Akira Kurosawa get his start? That's a good question. I should do more deep diving into Akira Kurosawa. I know that he's a very prolific director.
Yeah.
He's one of the all-time greats, and I've been steeping myself in his movies. I have a list of movies that I'm watching. I think the next one is the Forbidden. I can't remember what it's called. The Forbidden Kingdom. No, not Forbidden Kingdom. The Forbidden Lands. No, that's Elden Ring. It's Forbidden something.
What's Sandro?
Sandro is the sequel to Yojimbo.
Nothing.
I know.
It's cool.
You didn't just laugh because that was a funny word, did you? Because
No.
that would be racist.
No, it's just that you could say anything and I'd believe you, and I have no clue what you're talking about.
Sandro is the sequel to Yojimbo. Yojimbo
Yeah.
is a movie that inspired, I think, Fistful of Dollars by Clint Eastwood.
Oh.
Inspired like spaghetti western Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
It's just about a samurai, and Sandro is kind of the same thing. It's a samurai, a roaming samurai who goes from town to town solving local problems. and
Nice.
stuff.
Also like Mando.
Yeah, also like Mando. Mando is
I
the
just think-
Mandalorian's very based on Akira Kurosawa
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fair.
And then Ran is the third one, and that is a retelling of Shakespeare's King Lear in Japan, and it's Akira Kurosawa's like 1980. I think it's the last movie he did, 1985 full color movie.
Your
by Akira
your
Kurosawa.
samurai obsession relates to your current Shakespeare obsession.
One fed into the other.
Oh,
I found out that Ran was a retelling of King Lear, and I was like, why don't I fuck more with Shakespeare? Like me.
Yeah, yeah.
I should fuck more with Shakespeare, right?
Sure.
So then, yeah, that's got me on my current Shakespeare kick.
Nice. All right. Well, while I've got my
While I've got you here,
well, no, I'm just gonna say no. The next question is, what's the worst Elden Ring build? You got an answer.
yeah. Do you want the answer? Or
I do know. I do want the answer.
Or do you want me to just stop talking about what I was talking about?
No, I want you to. No, that was.
I don't know if you even want the answer. Now that I know you got to know it, you don't even care about the answer. You just want me to stop talking about the thing I want to talk about.
I never want you to stop talking about the thing you want to talk about. I just don't want you and I to get hungry or sleepy or angry at each other or anyone else, which we're both kind of prone to do, despite our whimsical nature whilst we sit on this idobi couch. Don't rip your shoe apart.
You wouldn't even know if I told you.
Don't rip your shoe apart. What the worst Elden Ring build would be?
Wouldn't even know.
Well, you told me what the best one was, and I don't understand how they differ.
I told you what the best one was.
Last on the other episode,
No, we talked about a build that I thought was funny.
Why is it funny?
You wouldn't get it.
I might not, but help me get it.
Only I would get it.
Not only you. There's hundreds of millions of Elden Ring fans. You think hundreds of millions is right? How many people are there? I just said hundreds of millions out loud, and then I remembered that there's like 9 billion people, and I'm like, oh my god.
That'd be like a ninth of all of existence, you know?
No, hundreds of millions wouldn't be a ninth. A billion would be a ninth.
Okay.
And you think there's
Let's stop doing numbers, huh?
You think we have done numbers a lot this episode. 7.
Worst Elden Ring build is any sort of madness build or sleep build or anything that only works.
build?
Yeah, anything that only works on NPCs or PvP.
It's a combat game. What is that? What would a sleep build do?
It would make you go sleep.
Make other people sleep?
Make you go sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, sleep isn't really good. I'm a more of a PvE guy.
I don't know what
Sleep. All right.
What's PvE? Like Pierce Vale?
You want
Like, is it like a pipe you use
to?
for
You got a number 3?
a pipe you use for plumbing? Yeah, there's 3. There's 3 more total.
Okay.
Hey, Jarrett.
You got that?
Can you explain to me why it makes sense that Lars is still in Metallica? Because you know that I think you know that I don't quite get why he's still there, but I know that you can make me understand why he would still be in Metallica.
Lars in the band because him and James Hetfield are childhood friends.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like younger?
They started the band together.
Like younger than their 20s?
James and Lars started the band.
Okay.
Younger than their 20s, yeah.
Okay.
In a garage in, I want to say San Diego or San Francisco. Or just that general area, Northern California.
Yeah.
And Lars is from, I want to say Sweden.
What?
Lars' family's from Sweden. That's why he talks so weird.
I just thought he talked kind of like.
He talks like California bro and like a Dutch guy.
I guess so.
His family's from like Sweden or something.
I thought he
can't
was
remember.
just like weirdo California bro,
No,
honestly.
his family is from a European country,
Okay.
Denmark maybe. They started the band together, and they've been doing it this whole time, and all the successes they've shared together.
Uh-huh.
And even though everyone's watched Some Kind of Monster, everyone
I have
has watched
it.
Some Kind of, everyone.
I have watched it.
Just the people I associate with have watched Some Kind of Monster, and you can see that they bicker back and forth. James and Lars are the main bickerers.
Like a lot. It's just that Lars is pretty famously not that great at the drums.
He's horrible at the drums.
Yeah.
Right? He's never been good. He's never been known as being good. He's
Yeah.
a bad drummer. But I think that sometimes bad drummers can make the greatest band of all time.
Why? I would think the opposite.
The only other time that I noticed that it was happening, A Day to Remember.
Oh.
A Day to Remember. Metallica has a very famously bad drummer, and because of that, they're not like technical death metal. They have to, like, Lars can only do a 4 on the floor beat.
I see.
So, like, everything you can knock your head to, everything's good. Megadeth, original guitarist of Metallica, Dave Mustaine, left the band, got kicked out of the band, and made Megadeth.
I see.
And is the lead singer of Megadeth. And they're like a jazz metal band because they're so complicated, and their drummer is so much more better than Lars.
Yeah.
But they're not fun to listen. Well, I find them fun to listen.
They're mega.
They're not as popular, successful as Metallica. And I
no.
think that's a main reason why is because Lars's beats are very just like boom, bah, boom,
I guess
boom, bah.
I guess maybe I was giving them too much credit. I thought that was a part of their craft. You think it was based on ability?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Lars is not good at playing drums.
Interesting.
So never has been, never will be. Doesn't care to get better. Maybe there's just like a mental block. It seems that when you're looking at Lars cut me off in traffic one time. Fuck that guy. All right. So this is the fourth thing that Pat would say to distract me from having fun. Go ahead.
Oh, the one of this that to keep you having fun, I want to stress. The part of this that makes me laugh is not what the actual question is, but just how I would have to preface it to you, and I am now.
Okay.
I would have to say, Jarrett,
Yeah.
I know we've joked about it before, and I think I get the joke, but I really don't know about Prime Derrick Rose. I really don't understand. Like, I actually don't get it. So, if you could, like, I think I'm ready. I want to talk about it. I don't know what happened.
All right. Well, listen to me. In 2011, there was a player named Derrick Rose who played for the Chicago Bulls.
I didn't even know that.
He played for the
He played
Bulls.
for the Suns.
Not even kind of close.
See?
I don't know where you would have gotten
Help.
that. I don't think he's ever played for the Suns. He's played for a lot of teams.
Okay.
So Derrick Rose was and still is the youngest MVP ever. History of basketball.
How old was he?
Oh, 21, 20.
Was
21.
who are other young MVPs like Kobe, LeBron, Michael? Like,
That's a harder question to answer of who was younger MVPs.
Okay,
you
all
know?
right.
But Derrick Rose, youngest MVP ever, because
it.
he was up next in every sense of the word. Derrick Rose was going to be the guy that takes the throne from LeBron at the end, right? So I guess we're living in the future. It's 2024. We would have been seeing
13 years ago.
we would have been seeing an older, like past his prime, Derrick Rose. That right now, Derrick Rose would be like a household name.
Is he playing right now?
Is he playing right now? He was playing recently. I don't know if he's still playing.
Okay.
I hope he is.
It's just the way you said it.
I genuinely one of those dudes that you just really hope is doing okay.
Okay.
You know, I hope everything is abundant in Derrick Rose's life right now.
Okay.
And in 2011, he was, I believe that's his MVP season. He was just putting up crazy numbers, most hyper athletic player you have ever seen. He wasn't a tall dude, but he could jump crazy. He was dunking on fools left and right.
What's not tall? Like 6'2", 6'3"?
Probably around that. Like it just like that people go up to like 7 feet tall in the NBA.
I know. Yeah.
But like like LeBron, he's like 6'7", 6'8", or something like that. Kevin Durant is 7 feet tall.
Jesus.
So so there's some big guys out there. So he wasn't like massively large, but he was quick. He had a good handle. He was a pretty decent shooter, and he was just massively athletic. And he was taking his team places. They were starting to do cool shit.
Yeah.
And then injury after injury after injury. It started with him blowing out his fucking knee.
What?
On like a layup.
I didn't know this was an injury thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's one of the. That's why everyone's like, you want to see a man cry? Ask your boyfriend about the prime Derrick Rose. He blew out his knee on like a layup, and since that day, he's never been the same. He's never been able to capitalize. He came back after injury, got injured again, and then in a I'm getting misty here. He got traded by the Bulls, who he had done so much for. And he got traded on camera doing something else.
What? What are you talking about?
He was on camera. I can't even remember. I don't know what the situation was, why he was on camera and mic'd up. But he got the call on camera, mic'd up, and started crying.
No.
Got traded to the Knicks. Traded to the New York Knicks. The laughing stock of the NBA, the New York Knicks.
Fuck.
Like one of the worst teams in the world. And he got traded over there, and he had whatever seasons, and then he got traded again, and then he got more injuries, and he got traded again.
More injuries?
He just can't stay healthy. Some players are just injury prone.
What?
Some players just cannot stop getting injured.
KD tore his ACL.
He's not injury prone, though. He tore his ACL. He came back. He's still Kevin Durant. So then he played for the Knicks, and he got a couple injuries in the Knicks.
Damn.
And he started being one of those guys that just gets traded.
All leg stuff?
I would say mostly all legs and knees. He started being one of those guys that just got traded places. And I remember one year while LeBron was on the Cavs still, probably a year before he left to the Lakers, Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade were on LeBron James's team with Isaiah Thomas.
Oh.
And just like all these fucking like way past their prime, injury prone or old guys all on the same team. You're like, Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade are playing with LeBron James and Isaiah Thomas? Right?
Yeah.
And the next year, Derrick Rose went to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And on the Minnesota Timberwolves, Derrick Rose went for 50.
What?
I was watching the game live when it happened, and Derrick Rose went for 50 points. Randomly, out of nowhere.
Amazing.
Went for 50 fucking points. I was crying watching it.
Yeah.
And he's got a post-game interview. They won the game.
I bet
Post-game
so.
interview. They come up and they go, Derrick, how does it feel? And he goes, I worked my ass off, man.
Oh,
and
no.
he started crying. And I started crying. And I'll cry right now, dude.
That's crazy.
And I immediately got a Derrick Rose number 25 jersey from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh.
And I have that still, I think. What's number 5?
5 and final. Oh. I feel like the Derrick Rose one was better, but it's why is it so hard to convince Stone Cold to come back to WWE?
I mean, what's he got left to prove?
I don't know.
You know? Imagine being Stone Cold. You're Stone Cold, okay?
What?
I'm Stone Cold. All right, imagine we're both Stone Cold, okay?
Imagine there's 2 Stone Colds.
Imagine we're 2 Stone Colds. Hell yeah.
What?
And so basically, you're on a ranch. You got a cat.
There's a cat?
Yeah.
It's okay.
And WWE calls you. And they're like, come back for WrestleMania. And you're like, my life's pretty set. My legacy stamped.
What?
Sealed.
What?
Signed on the dotted line. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
So
It's hard to keep doing that.
Triple H called you up. And he says, we're going to put Cody Rhodes over to beat the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania Night 2.
What's a travel chief?
The tribal chief?
Tribal chief. Sorry, I thought you said travel.
What?
Continue.
He says Cody Rhodes going over. He's beating the tribal chief for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. What?
What?
Thank you.
that-
Why is that taking so much out of you to do?
If you point at me, I'll say what, but then you just said what. I don't know if there would be two.
Well, of course there would be.
Sure. What?
Anyway. So then Triple H calls you and he says, The Rock is coming out and you got to come out and beat the brakes off The Rock. And you said, I'm Stone Cold, 60-something years old. You got to give me a lot of money to do that. What? Undertaker's coming out and you're like, well, if it's not my moment, you know. No, I really think it's not hard to get the Stone Cold back. He was a couple WrestleManias ago. He was fighting Kevin Owens.
Oh.
And he'll come back. He's that much of a legend that it's just got to mean something when he comes back.
All right.
You know?
And you just think he's chilling, farm money, life-wise. He's in a good spot.
He had a relatively short WWE career. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I don't understand
Much
that,
like
no.
Michael Jordan, he had a very short career. Michael Jordan had a short career as well.
He did?
Yeah, he took many years off. He had a gambling problem. He was playing baseball. And golf, and yeah, he didn't have a ton of years compared to like Michael Jordan, LeBron. LeBron's been playing for 22 years and still playing, and top 10 player in the league. And Michael Jordan had less years, but like way more impactful years while he was playing.
Okay.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, injuries.
Really?
Yeah, not Derrick Rose level.
And also not WWE injuries, like
Real
actual
life. He broke his neck.
Broke his neck.
He came out with knee braces all the time. I'm sure you've seen Stone Cold in the jean shorts and the knee braces.
I've seen the braces.
Those were functional. They were not. Those were not set.
They
pieces.
look cool too, though.
They're cool as shit. Everything he does is cool as shit. And yeah, he broke his neck, and I think Owen Hart broke his neck. I can't remember who broke his neck. Rest in peace, Owen Hart. And yeah, so he just like couldn't do it for as long. And so coming back, he hasn't lost a step or anything. He's still good to go. But you gotta give him a reason. He's the GOAT.
Pretty cool.
The GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Why
did I say that with a question mark?
I'm sorry.
Who the fuck else would be the Stone Cold or the Undertaker? Maybe. Nah, Stone Cold's the GOAT.
Well, cool. That was so much fun. Woo! We did it. Yeah.
All right, and you wrote down another one that you're gonna use?
Yeah, but it's for now. It's totally related to what we'll just have to. Oh, dude, what was that? Oh no, you know what that sounded like? Not a burp. That sounded like when the Velociraptors are calling for their homies.
I call that my Velociraptor burp.
Oh, all right, word.
It's from Jurassic Park 3 when Billy has the Velociraptor skull. And he goes, oh,
I didn't know you called it that. That's brand new to me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Me and my dad, we do raptor burps.
Holy shit.
So you know like how you do your chamber for your burp, like the chamber of your mouth and stuff?
Yeah.
You go, if you don't, and you just go, ah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's like how people say, that's like how people sneeze different in other countries.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that?
Like French people might go, achoo.
Dude, they do, bro. Yes, you can, or yeah, like German people say just like achoo. Wait,
Achtung! Scheiße! Oh, mein Haber sneezing. Mein Haber sneezing coming on. Watch out, Klaus. Mein Haber sneeze up. Achtung!
stop! I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, yeah, I have a bigger sneeze coming.
Please.
Oh, Franz. You better watch out, for I have a sneeze coming down the pipeline. Cover your ears, Hans. Scheiße! Achtung is the funniest shit I've ever said in my life.
Please set me free from this.
Oh, I've got schnitzel everywhere. Oh, I've blown sauerkraut all over my pants.
Please stop. Please. I beg of you.
Oh no, I've got sauerkraut all over my lederhosen.
I'm crying so hard. You gotta stop. I can't do this with you at all, dude.
Oh no. Sorry for my loud and sneezing.
I'm really not talking about the show at all. Please, just give me a sec.
Sorry, I should have mentioned I have the loudest sneeze in Berlin.
Why does Berlin make me laugh? I really don't feel okay.
It's okay. That fucking German accent was getting away from me. I think I dipped into some territories that weren't so nice.
Just give me... Fuck, dude.
Come on. Get your head in the game. If this were live, you'd be useless right now.
ACHTUNG.
ACHTUNG. You know? Sometimes God speaks through you.
That was fucking insane.
ACHTUNG!
Part of the reason that hurt so bad is I'm having trouble looking at you. Part of the reason that hurt so bad is like halfway through that, I'm like in pain and laughter at myself. I'm like, why the fuck is this hurting so bad? Like, why is this getting me so good? And why can't I stop feeling? Oh my God.
I got you, man. 2-0.
Yeah. No, when in high school, I took a German class, and in college, I took a Japanese class. And in both classes, separately, they were like, yeah, people in different dialects tend to say different things when they sneeze. Which just
I won't do the Japanese one.
Yeah.
So, we can move on.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, so this thing I wanted to bring up it's more it hurts more now that we did 5 things to get Jared to stop talking about the stuff he likes.
That's not what the thing's called.
5 ways to make Jared less passionate.
That's not what the thing's called.
Or whatever your fucking note's called. I realized that all the stuff that I really super like these are genuine interests of mine, everybody else finds hilarious. They find very funny. So
Like what interest?
Like,
I like fantasy. You're just so deeper into it than I am.
Here's one. My roommate comes back home yesterday, and I'm watching Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I really...
Oh, I can hear him say this.
Yeah.
You go ahead, but I can already...
I'm watching Richard III, 1955, Laurence Olivier. It's my first time ever watching it. I really enjoy it. I watched it because I watched the opening monologue. I scrolled through it on TikTok. And because I've been interested in getting into Shakespeare because of Kurosawa.
Just because I don't know, what do you mean watching? Like it's a film of a play?
Shakespeare's plays have been adapted into movies, and you can also watch the plays on YouTube.
So you're watching the movie, or you're watching?
I'm watching the movie.
Okay.
1955
Sorry.
movie,
got it.
starring Laurence Olivier. And I'm watching it, and I'm sitting, dude. It's. I'll get there. So I'm watching the play, and Reese comes home. And he's like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Shakespeare." Yep. And he went, "Of course." And then he went to his room. So that was just one encapsulated moment. So he comes out during the opening monologue of the movie. If you've never seen the movie or you don't know Shakespeare, it's some pretty pompous, this is very fluffy,
tough
stuff.
This
is a particularly fluffy one because it's 1955. And it's Sir Laurence Olivier, famous for doing Shakespeare,
right?
Reciting Shakespeare as Richard III in Richard III by Shakespeare.
So you can imagine.
He comes out and he goes, "Now is the winter of our discontent," and he continues on from there. And it's
go.
It's very.
Go on, do it. I want to hear it. I don't know it. It'll be my first hearing it.
He says, "This is towards the end." Basically, he really wants to get the crown. Richard III really wants to get the crown. He was born a little bit deformed.
Okay.
He's got really bad scoliosis. He's got a humpback. He's got what he calls a shrimped up arm. and his legs are not on the same length, and his nose is all hooked. He looks like Lord Farquaad. I think Lord Farquaad was based off of this guy.
Okay.
He looks just like Lord Farquaad.
Sure.
And he's talking about how because he was born so deformed, he can't find love in life, and love will never find him. So the only thing that brings him joy is the pursuit of the crown. And this is what Game of Thrones was based off of.
Yeah.
Is the War of the Roses, and Richard III takes place during the War of the Roses. So he's talking about how he's willing to do whatever to get to the crown, right?
Yeah.
And he says, why, I can kill, and I can smile whilst I kill, and I can cry content to that which grieves my heart, and I can wet my face with artificial tears and frame my face to all occasions. Wait, he says, I'll kill more mermaids. Or I'll kill more sailors than the mermaids shall. I'll slay more. Oh, what does he say? I'll slay more gazers than the basilisk. The basilisk would anyway. It was too much. I'll play the orator as well as Nestor. Deceive more slyly than Ulysses. And like a Sinon, take another Troy. I can add colors to the chameleon. Change shapes with Proteus for advantages, and set the murderous Machiavel to school. Can I do this and cannot get a crown? Tut! Were it further off, I'd pluck it down.
It's pretty good.
I think that is so cool!
Yeah.
I think that is so cool! I don't think that's funny at all!
Yeah,
That's Shakespeare, dude!
That's kind of...
It's not funny, it's fucking cool, man!
I did think it was cool. I think I understood 5 out of 8 of them. Us at our not funniest is still us funnier than most everyone I know.
Wow. That is fucking absolutely presumptuous. I know way funnier people than me. I know way funnier people than you.
I know. I can think of like 1 or 2 right away, but not way. Many.
Oh my god, yeah. Like Max and Zach from Set It Off.
Yeah, I don't know those guys.
So much funnier than us.
Yeah, they're funny.
And they have a podcast too, huh?
They're never on it. I was a big fan. I was listening to
Thank God.
I was listening to Talk It Off all the time.
We wouldn't have a chance if they were going.
I wish
So much
I wish
funnier
they
than us.
were.
It's crazy how much funnier
They were brought to you by Anchor.
I want to be brought to you by something.
We're brought to you by Adobe.
Manscaped.
Maybe if we just say it, they'll come a running.
Oh, let's do it. Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
I used to play Raid Shadow Legends.
I did not.
Hit me up. I used to play that
Guys.
shit all the time. It's actually really fun.
Stumble Guys. Balloon Blast is one.
Brought to you by Clash Legends.
Express and Nord VPN
Oh, man.
would be great.
Brought to you by Skillshare.
Clash of Clans would be good. Skillshare would be good.
That'd be a big one.
Skillshare
Masterclass.
Masterclass would be good.
Oh, what's the website design one?
Squarespace.
Brought to you by Squarespace.
You know, Adobe's
Hey,
whole
is this
website was made
illegal?
with Squarespace.
Is this against the law?
No, it's not free.
not the
free
law,
advertising
but-
for companies is not illegal. They're stoked right now.
Are they?
Yes.
They're not bummed that we're saying stuff?
We're not even disparaging. We're just we just have their name in our mouth.
Oh, let me try this then. Fuck Squarespace.
That'll do it. Well, that's still not illegal.
No?
It's commentary.
Squarespace sabotaged my mother's small business.
That is getting closer to
In 2017
and it's inching even
in New York State.
and maybe now you're getting close
And I'm lying.
to. Well, then you're good. 'Cause
I'm telling the truth.
and we're back on track to maybe something that they would send a cease
Let's
and
do
desist
that about a lot of stuff. Disney,
That's kind of a thing where they're so big they just won't even. It's like swatting a fly. That's not worth their time.
we should attack small businesses.
You'd have to if you wanted to
The
actually.
Red Taco Truck by Pat's Old House.
No, they're so nice.
They're my favorite taco
They're
truck.
the best.
I love them so much. They used to let me practice my Spanish.
It would nice. It would have to be like
Dos tacos, por favor. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
they used to let me practice my Spanish.
And they go, oh, he's trying.
Dos tacos, Por favor.
Dos tacos de pastor, por favor. Y onion and cilantro.
You sound like an AI.
Dos tacos, por favor. Y onion and cilantro.
So good. No, I don't know what business you'd attack to get a rise out of them.
Fuck idobi radio.
That's the one that would be easiest.
That'd be the one that would have the most direct consequences.
The most direct consequences, the easiest to get their attention. Harder than you think, though.
I used to be a Fender artist.
Yeah, Fender might, maybe.
And
yeah.
I have nothing bad to say. Quality instruments.
How do you stop being a Fender artist? They just stop sending you emails?
They stop talking to you.
Oh, it's a bummer. Got ghosted by Fender. Hey, but you know what? I grew up my whole life wanting to be ghosted by Fender.
Not me. I wanted to work with them.
Oh.
One of the signature guitar.
All right. We'll get there. From Fender or Gibson?
From
I'd rather have a.
Technically, you know what my real dream is a signature guitar from ESP.
Really? I think
That's my real dream.
I think I'd rather have a signature Epiphone, me personally.
I love Epiphones.
I guess could you make the ESP anything you wanted in this world? I guess
ESP's got a lot of different designs, and there's nothing new that you would be bringing to the table. It's not that I would want to partner with them like the St. Vincent Ernie Ball guitar.
Yeah.
I would be taking one of their models and doing it like the way I like it.
I see what you're saying.
We've come up with ideas for what your signature guitar would be too. Me and him play guitar very differently.
Yeah. Well and,
And
bad.
we want different things. I was going to say it way more polite.
That's sweet of you.
Want different things out of a guitar. We want different things out of music.
That's true too.
And we want different things out of a guitar.
And life.
And Pat wants to plug a cable. He really doesn't even want to do that. But
Yep.
he wants to plug a cable in and the guitar goes. Right?
Hell yeah.
He doesn't want there to be any customization.
Mm-hmm.
No customization.
Nice.
So what we would do is we would make a guitar that had one pickup on the bridge.
Yeah.
Is nerdy guitar stuff fun to talk about on the radio?
It's
true. It's about you.
Yeah.
He would want one pickup on the bridge. He'd want no knobs. We wouldn't do a volume knob. It would be an on-off switch.
So cool.
And it would just be on or off. No tone knob, no volume knob. Either it's making noise or it's not making any noise. And I had another idea for it, that the pickup depth wouldn't be on a screw that you would spring in. It would be set.
Oh.
It's set there.
Sick.
It like's glued the fuck in or something, or it's nailed in or something.
Yeah.
Like it's not adjustable. The pickups are going to be at this position always.
That's awesome.
And I think that's a really cool idea for a guitar.
I guess maybe I'm just wrong that this would be a potential issue, but like if the kill switch broke, would it just be potentially stuck in the on or off position?
Stuck off forever?
And just like in a different world where the volume knob breaks,
we could maybe do it in a way where it's a push button instead of a toggle switch.
Yo. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool to like throw your thumb down and hit it too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be cooler to do on and off like with a toggle switch because I'm used to playing guitar and then smacking.
Yeah, and that's cool too. Yeah.
But let's talk about new stuff. Home Team record came out.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Home Team record came out. I have a song that I helped out the boys
Jared
with.
has a cut on the Home Team record. This is what our podcast is supposed to be about.
It's supposed to be about. Good God. Maybe we'll put this earlier in the... We're so bad at fucking our job.
I had a huge rock and roll record come out.
A huge rock and roll record came out.
Interesting. I was a big part of it.
I have the best song on there.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if that was my song is clearly the best. No, I helped him out on a song called Honest that I think is genuinely so fucking cool.
It's a great song. It's sick.
I'm really excited about it, and it's cool. It's really dope.
And everyone go check that out. Or you want to talk about the process of making it with the home team?
Yeah, I'll show you how it went. So this is how it went.
I'm getting the vibe you're not going to tell us how it actually went.
Well, check this out. By the time, how do you think it went? Moo. It's good.
Well, go stream Honest by the Home Team.
Anything new with you before we sign off?
Yeah, I mean, I was at Sad Summer yesterday, and the Somerset made this T-shirt that is based on a TikTok I made about them.
Oh yeah.
Because I make TikToks.
I
making
saw
fun of
the
bands.
Somerset Sad Somerset at Sad Summerfest.
Yeah, I did a TikTok a couple years ago where I said this, and now it's a shirt.
That's cool.
And Brian was super stoked about it. They were big old sweethearts. I made another video. We the Kings got me into Sad Summerfest. Big shouts out to them. Thank you for having me. I made a video for them. I posted that this afternoon.
It's cool when
Go
bands
check
that you
those
listen
out.
to growing up are recognizing you for doing stuff.
Yeah, and just that, like, and it's just it's nice to feel. It's nice to feel like I can help them, and it's also what is that douchey?
It's nice to feel like I can, and that if I can help them.
That's great. It's cool. It's
And
good.
like when I get to honestly, bro, like it's not even about like that I did something that's in their sphere, that's in their world, right? It's not even like I did something that added to the collective zeitgeist
This is how
of
I
the
talk a
Somerset.
lot. Yeah.
It's that like anything I could do for you guys, bro. Like if I can help you in any way, bro, like I'm just about putting people on, bro. So I'm glad that I could help them like that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I think
They needed my help. and
one
I gave it to them.
No one needs my help. It's nice
and I
to
gave it to them.
No one.
You're welcome, we the Kings.
No one needs my.
You're welcome, the Somerset.
Okay, Jared's right, and I do this, and I do this a lot. I just mean to say I like making videos, so I'm always excited when anyone's excited about it, because sometimes people are actively not excited about it too.
We could gush about how cool it is to have like Brian from the Somerset be like, your joke is so good, we put it on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah,
She got a price tag hanging on the back of a dress. She got a shoes undone.
they did that song.
That's my favorite song by them, and I don't think anybody else on the planet has ever said that about that song. Someone Like You is, I think, the Somerset's best song.
Maybe they didn't do that song yesterday. Actually, now that
I
you
don't-
say
I
that,
don't think that people-
forgot that,
I don't think anyone echoes that
I don't think
sentiment.
they did a single song from that
love
record.
that song.
Yeah.
Impossible Girl.
Yeah,
Oh. Any song where they doing oh.
yeah,
That's good.
that's good.
I don't know. They got a couple good ones.
Well, I
but-
had a great time yesterday. I love making videos, and that's what this show's supposed to be about. Those two things.
I guess that less Derrick Rose, more meantime stuff.
I don't think the Derrick Rose stuff was way better. We both for real cried this episode.
A little bit. I got misty.
We both actually cried. Different
I
reasons.
recited Shakespeare.
Different reasons, but this episode you recited Shakespeare.
This was a weird one.
We both cried. It's not based on our lives.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for tuning in to The Meantime on idobi Radio.
You
We'll be
can-
back at you 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, Eastern Standard, 3 p.m. Pacific on idobiradio.com.
Yeah, listen, give us
Is it adobe.com?
It's adobe.com.
Wow, look at me go.
Give us a like on YouTube. Give us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. Listen to My Band, Not My Weekend, and listen to Rap Park. Listen to our projects. Thank
if
you.
If you wanted to do that.
Even if you don't want to.
And check us out on TikTok because it's on now.
Oh, it's on. We're on TikTok. It's going well. We have the hype. We're in the algorithm.
Yeah,
Everyth's
bro.
gonna be fine.
We're coming for the fucking basement
We
yard, bro.
are-
We are coming for you, dude.
Nah, they're way funny.
They're way funnier.
All right.
All right, later, guys.
Love you. Bye.